Hey guys, I'm Nina Zeta with Sidewalker Daily, and today we're going to talk about changing your niche. I know that this is a crossroad lots of creators and influencers come to. Maybe you started off in the fashion space and realize you don't want to do that. You want to do something else. And then you kind of get into this weird space of like, what do I do? How do I change my niche? Do I start over? Do I cancel? Blah, 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 right? And all those anxieties creep up. And then usually what happens is you don't do anything because you get stuck in analysis paralysis. So hopefully today's video, if you are looking to change your niche, can help you get that mindset straight so that you can make a decision and press go to execute on that, right? The good thing is, because we work with so many creators in all of our programs, I have seen creators change their niche all the time. So I can tell you just off the bat, this can be done, successfully done, and probably ultimately bring you more happiness, because if you're even thinking about changing your niche, you're probably unhappy in your current run. Now, one thing I will start off by saying is, are you changing it because of what I just said, because you're unhappy in that niche? Or are you changing it because you're noticing your audience keeps coming to you for something and you're getting a lot of good traction on that? You may want to be weary because you're going to get into a zone. Are you creating for your audience? Is your audience telling you what to do? Or are you the one that is kind of like the leader and the one making these decisions? I often recommend a niche change when it comes from within, when you yourself want to change, not because your audience keeps coming to you. Only because if they keep coming to you for something and you're going to be unhappy, you're like, but I don't even like that. This is where it gets tricky, because you'll have to ask yourself, if it's a business and you're really gung-ho on making money off of this and there's a need in your space and you see the audience coming to you for something, maybe something you want to consider, right? If that's where your headspace is at. But I know a lot of creators, are passionate and they want to feel really, truly aligned with their niche and what they're talking about. So it tends to be a little bit more emotional. And that's where we're going to start off first. Changing your niche is really just an emotional shift, and it's a rebrand, okay? One thing I do like to tell creators though is that when you are in the business mindset, you can like a lot of things, but really be known for one, right? So here at Sidewalker Daily, our niche is entrepreneurship, influencer marketing, creator economy. I like a lot of things, guys, outside of that, okay? I just don't talk about them on this channel because I know that I'm also strongly passionate about this, and I want to be very clear on my messaging to the person watching at the end of the screen or listening in or however you're consuming our content, okay? I just want to start off by saying that it's normal to like a lot of things, but yes, choosing a niche does mean being very specific and clear on what that niche is, okay? Not being all over the place. So the first thing we know is that it's an emotional shift and it's a rebrand. So when you're trying to change your niche, you have to understand and look at it as a rebrand. So you're going to be changing potentially your name, the topics that you talk about. Maybe it's a full-on identity shift from, talking about plants to talking about beauty, and there's no way to tie it in, and we are just starting over, and that happens, and that's okay. So the biggest question I often get is, Nina, do I cancel my account? Do I start over? Or do I just change my current account? I'm going to be 100 with you guys. This is obviously very case by case, but I always lean towards telling creators to not start a second channel. And this is because one channel is already a lot to manage and a lot to do. And I know a lot of you are just you on the team. You don't have a team. You don't have a bunch of people to help you. And now with all the repurposing and posting your TikToks to Reels and Shorts and LinkedIn and all the things, it's gonna get overwhelming. So I always, not always, but I most of the times lean towards telling creators to just start from the current place that you already have and just start to slowly shift the content that you're going to be doing, okay? So that's really the first place. I would not set up a second account because it's just more work, but maybe you have an assistant, maybe you have help, maybe you can do that. Right now, if you're just a one-person show, it's really hard to manage two, so I would say stick to one. With that said, you are going to have to kind of create some sort of announcement. You have to communicate the shift to your audience. This can be done a variety of different ways. You can start implementing just the content and then do an announcement style post. Here's the good news. People are getting so much content sent to them day in and day out, and I don't mean this in a mean way, but they don't really care, right? There will be people who stick around because they love you and they're interested in you and they want to keep seeing what you talk about. And there are people that are going to drop off. So when you change your niche, prepare to lose followers. It's a mental thing. just prepare for it, and that's okay, because you know why? You're going to start creating strategic content that is going to get you the type of follower that you want in the first place. So we don't want a big inflated number if no one's going to engage with us or actually even care about what you post. So let them go. Let those followers go. They're actually not serving you. Okay. So this is where we really want to kind of get into that headspace of understanding when I do change my niche, there's going to be a drop off, but there's also going to be new followers that join, and those new followers are exactly the ones that you want. Now, I've seen this go both ways when you're communicating to your audience. Some creators just want to peel the band-aid, just tell the audience of the shift and, archive old content and move forward. Okay. I've seen this happen. Some creators are a little bit more slower with their build. They want their audience to be a part of the shift. They want to include them. They want to do polls. They want to say, what do you guys think? They want to do a live. They want to be more explanatory towards their audience. And that's one strategy as well. So you just have to find what feels right for you. Do you just want to rip the band-aid and say, hey guys, just wanted to let you know, moving forward, I'm going to be changing and this is why. Explain to them the why behind the shift, and then go full throttle and just post the new type of content that you want? Or do you want like a slower build where you explain and you really walk them through and kind of lead them to the news versus just like presenting it all at once? Some people, again, when they're changing their niche, they like to do everything all at once. Change the logos, change the website, the branding, the fonts. They like to do the rebrand all at once, and some will just slowly trickle it in, as things come in. So I think this is also really much based on your personality and how you want to go about it. I don't think there's a right or wrong way, but if you wanted to announce the reshift or the rebrand and say, on August 15th, we are switching over, this is our new name, this is our new content, and build some buzz around that shift. That is a strategy I've seen done. Like it's almost like a little bit of like a launch strategy. Like we're relaunching, we're rebranding, let's get with it, and creating some energy around the rebrand. Or do you want to be a little bit more silent and, not as vocal about, setting a date when the relaunch starts? These are different ways that you can go based on, again, your business style. There is no right or wrong. Just so you guys know, we actually had this happen to us at Sidewalker. If you go to the Sidewalker Daily hashtag, you're going to see over almost 700,000 tags that are all travel related. And our page used to be only travel photos. And we decided, we built a big community in the space of creators. We're not starting a new channel. We are shifting to creator education. We did this ourselves and it's been fine. People have fell off, new people have joined. The people that have fell off, like I said, great. And the new people, they don't even know about our travel pass. They just know who we are now. So we're a perfect example. And another really good example for you guys is Ashley Renee. She is an amazing mom, blogger, eco-sustainability. She started off in travel as well, and now she creates really great content surrounding vegan food, baby food, sustainable lifestyle, all that good stuff. And people are obsessed with her, and she is seeing so much success in her niche because she's living true to herself and she's being passionate. I think people at the end of the screen can always see when you're passionate about your niche or when you're just doing it to do it. So I think you guys can tell I'm pretty passionate about influencer marketing, creator economy, always have been, always will be. And that's why it made sense for us to start shifting our strategy to be very creator focused. And that's why our Instagram and our TikTok and all our channels really are very clear. They're all aligned and they're all about helping creators. So also when you are changing your niche, remember it's across all platforms. So you are now rebranding yourself, and you want to make sure that those changes are reflected in every single platform. You don't want to have an old YouTube up, an old YouTube channel that has like random stuff and a Twitter that has this and a blog that has that. Do an audit, do a cleanup as part of your rebrand to make sure that there are no, old pieces of content out there. Archive them, especially if you're keeping your brand name and you're not shifting the name of the account. We just want to get rid of like all the older stuff. That's what I would advise. Anyways, let me know, have you guys changed your niche? Do you want to change your niche? What are your thoughts, comments, concerns? If you are a creator that's lost, doesn't know your niche, feels super stuck, well, we have a course on helping you find clarity around your niche. By the end of the course, you'll be able to know what your niche is, have a mission statement, and have a content strategy to help you find followers that want to come to you for the information that you are serving. So I love this niche course. I'm gonna link it below so you guys can take that and have access to it. All right, guys, let me know what you think of today's video. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, fuel our fire, and I will see you in the next video.